What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today what we're going to do is change the oil and the oil filter. Actually there are 4 filters, well 2 filters and 2 screens. But first, because the engine is cold, we need to warm the engine up. And then after we warm up the engine, we can change the oil. We're going to warm up the oil because then it's getting thinner, and when it's getting thinner it goes out more easily than when it's thick, of course. So yeah, let's start with warming up the engine and I will show you guys. Let's go. Alright, so I switched everything on, so let's start the engine. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is just let everything warm up, and yeah, for a few minutes, and after that everything is warmed up, then we can change the oil. So I will take a few things to make everything ready, so we can just start when everything is warmed up, and yeah, see you soon. Alright, so the crankhouse plate was mounted over here. It was just inside these holes, and over here there were 2 bolts. I don't know if you guys can see it, but over here there were 2 bolts, and that was the only thing where it was mounted. It is these kind of bolts they are. So that's with number 8. So alright, let's go further. Now the real work is coming. So let's put on some gloves. Let's go further then. Alright guys, so we take this big pin. This pin is for the oil. I have the new oil already. And the new filters. First, let's check. It's around 14. So we forgot the gloves. Be careful, it can be hot. Not cool. So the ring. I need to put this later away. So we will search later for a new ring. Alright, so this is doing his thing. What we're going to do, we let this open and take this field over here off, because then it's coming more and it can be come more out, because now it's a little bit vacuum. Alright, so what do we need? Is it a Torx? Which one is it? It's a 25. Is everything? It's 30. To find a reason why we can't move on. I think we're scared to be alone. We had our times, but now I know that they are gone. Wonder how it feels to fall asleep and love the one that's next to me. I don't know why I'm stuck around with you. Alright, so now we need to have something to take this off. I've been told I should go, find myself again. You're taking my soul, everything I own, poison in my head. We fall down the more we keep trying, between everything. Let's change the screen as well at the same time, because it's all at the same side. So this is the screen where I was talking about. Let's lose this one. So this was just mounted over here. It's not a rocket science. I was checking if everything was clean. Everything is over here clean as well. So that's good. And the inside. Yeah, there's nothing. That's cool. Let's see if it can fit over here and on the other side. Again, the filter as first, and after that I'm going to lose the screen. It's actually the first time that I have a bike with 4 filters. My old Enduro bike is only one. Will be already done with everything. There's no problem. It's good to have 4. That was new for me. I was checking online and I was checking at the dealer and I saw that they were 4 filters. So I was checking again. Wait, what? 4? You're kidding me. Checking again. Check the manual, and indeed, 4 filters. Ah, perfect. Okay, not perfect. So always remember how you take out everything. So it doesn't look filthy for me. It's not really dirty at all. Well, the filter. So there are not bit of some part or iron or metal or some parts. Really? We need to clean everything later. So I was used at the Honda because it's a Japanese bike. Everything was an even number. So like 10, 12, 14. And at the KTM it's the uneven numbers like 11, 13, 15, you know. So I was like, what? Because I was taking 14 a few weeks ago. I was changing some things. So what I actually did, I was taking 14, too big. So I was taking 12, too small. I was like, huh? Normally it's or 14 or 12. So I was thinking, shoot, it's a KTM, so the screen looks clean again as well. What you can do is you can change the screens or you can clean the screens. I know that you can clean the screens. That's a lesson that I learned. Saw online and in the owner manual as well. In the owner manual is described how you can clean this properly and on the right way. So if you want to only clean this one, you just check out the owner manual and you can find it over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it with a new one, because it was already in the package that I ordered. So I thought, yeah, if I order it, why don't I replace it? It's not that big problem. So it comes with this side, over there. I think it for this one it doesn't matter. Just always make everything wet. Some people do it with clean oil, but I just do it with a little bit dirty oil because it's a lot more easier. Because you have just this kind of tiny hole in the new bottle, so then you start pushing like. Boop. It's perfect over there. So they come with new rings as well, rubber rings. Like someone ever said to me is people never give things like a present if you buy something. And that's a real thing. Because why will they just give it as a present if you don't need it? It's just big marketing. If it's really necessary, then they put it in the package. Alright, so let's tighten this up. It needs to be with 20 Newton meters. So I just tighten one a little bit. Well, it's even loose. Right now it's loose. And then I do the other one, and then we can just tighten it like it needs to be. Because if you just do one and tighten it really tight, then it's leaning a bit to the front. And that's not what we want, and you cannot just. So that's one filter. That's one. That's two. Like you can see over here, that over here needs to have a rubber ring as well. So we are doing it. Let's fit it. So let's go to the other side again, and then we're going to change the red filter, the new screen. I know how it fits. It can only fit on one way, not like the other. That it can fit on two ways. Let's do the filter first. Take a bit of oil. Just make it a bit. That's one. Make it a bit more dirty. Well, not dirty, but with oil. So this rubber fits. This rubber fits over here. So, like that. As you may feel, if you did everything right, you can just put this one over here, and it doesn't come off that easy. Just check every part. So let's start the engine. There's literally oil everywhere. Alright guys, so as you can see, it was at the maximum and now it's at the minimum. And there's one reason for that. It's because it was filling the oil filters and the screens, of course. So what we're gonna do is do everything again. I knew that this was going to happen. Alright guys, well, I will change my video for now. Yeah, you can see how I clean everything, but that's not that important and it's not interesting to say. So guys, I'll say thank you for watching to how to change the oil and how to change the filters. Yeah, leave a like if you like the video, subscribe down here below at my channel, of course, and I'll see you next time with another KTM video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.